Alrighty, this is a session recap for the 4th day of September. And this morning we were watching the dollar index, and the dollar is coming down. It hasn't quite broken out yet, but we do have convergence to the downside on the dollar index. Let me show you that. So definitely convergence to the downside, as you can see. But as you can also see, if you look in the past, that they had the same thing here and they made the turn. So, you know, this could come down here and I can make the turn. So be watchful of that, all right? So right now it's dollar weakness, and we're going to go with that. But the dollar index can change in a heartbeat. All right, and don't forget, this week we have non-farm payroll. Because we have non-farm payroll on Friday, it's going to get slower and slower trading. All right, so there we go. Oh, look at this. Look what it did. We were looking at that in London and said, watch for it to pop a wick right up there to that to the square up, and that's exactly what they did. Wow, pretty sweet. Well, I love it when they do what I tell them to do. Yeah, right. All right, so a dollar going down means euro to the upside. Okay, so euro to the upside. We went to the pip, as you can see, to the ATR, and so tonight we'll get a new ATR. Let me pull that up here. Take a second. I'd already put it down. Sorry. Let me pull it up here. All right, here we go. Euro dollar, ATR 54 pips. So after 5 o'clock, look for 54 pips. Okay, so 54 pips is just about up to this area right up in here, 1.093. That requires that the dollar continue to go up, right? All right, over to British pound. Oh, let me go back here a second, make sure I get my arrows on here correctly. All right, I'll take that off and flip this. All right. There we go. All right, British pound. All right, British pound went to its ATR target a little bit further, as you can see right there. Dollar to the downside means pound to the upside. Okay, so the ATR on British pound is currently pound dollar and 93 pips. All right, 5 o'clock, you're going to get a new target to the upside, 93 pips. That's 1, 2, 3 T30s. Look for 2,300 tonight up there. So let me get that arrow on there for that. Move that out of the way. There we go. All right, 2,200, 2,300. Dollar CAD, right? This morning we had an announcement on it, and went right to our target, to the pip. It's now continued to the downside, got a bottom down in here. So wait for after 5 o'clock, dollar CAD has an ATR of 60 pips, 2 T30s. Okay, when this finishes, 1, 2, maybe down here to 3,200, maybe all the way to 3,181 down in here tonight. So let's see what that is. All right, dollar Swissy. Dollar Swissy right down to the ATR target right there. We're looking for the dollar to go down. Dollar Swissy is going down. All right, so we're looking for a target to the downside. 64 pips. That's basically 2 T30s. 1, 2. Maybe get down as low as 97.50 here tonight. So let's put this down and this down here. There we go. Over to dollar yen. All right. Dollar yen, and dollar yen, it's really a problem because the chart says it's going up, but the dollar is going down, and so that's a real problem here. So that's why it's going sideways here. Dollar's going down, and it says it's going up, and it just has nowhere to go with that information. So when they finally resolve that, it'll most likely be resolved to the downside, not to the upside. Our target today was in case it broke to the upside is here, but in reality is if the dollar keeps going down, dollar yen, because dollar is the base currency, should go down. Got an ATR of 79 pips to the downside, so I'd look for the 105 tonight, right there, 105. Over to Aussie dollar. All right, Aussie dollar, dollar to the downside, Aussie to the upside. It's almost a target, just shy of it right now. Let me get rid of that. Just get rid of that totally. All right, so we're looking for it to continue to the upside. 5 o'clock, you get a new ATR. Aussie dollar is currently 49 pips, 60 pips over there. 49 pips is probably up to 68.50 up there. All right. Over to euro yen. Euro yen, All right, it's been following the euro. All right, it's trying to break up. Went to the pip to its ATR during the night. There you go. Wait for after 5 o'clock to get the new ATR. And euro yen has an ATR of 94 pips. That's 3 T30s. 1, 2, 3. Could get up as high as 118.26 tonight. For sure, look for 118 right there. So I need to break out here and then add to the position here en route to the 118. We can take this box off because they're out of that box now. I'll get rid of that. All right, so there we go. Over to pound yen. All right, pound yen, again, following the upside because the dollar's going down. Pound is the base currency. Pound is going up against the dollar, so pound yen is going up. And it's a great trade during the night, as you can see right there. And we didn't have anybody trade it, but it was a great trade. Big ATR in pound yen, it's 142 pips. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 150 up there. So 131 even is probably the target for tonight, right up there. So watch for that to happen. All right, over to New Zealand dollar. All right. New Zealand dollar, again, dollar down, New Zealand up, got a low ATR, only 37 pips. It might go up a little bit by tomorrow, right? But, you know, 37 pips is hardly worth trading. You're looking for just 6,400 here is all. All right, so yeah, we'll see. All right, over to Aussie yen. Average trader traded that off the alert last night. They did get 41 pips. Well, they actually got more now. If they stayed in, they're up about 60 right now. Our target today is all the way up here to 72.48, but we'll get a new ATR after 5 o'clock. And ATR and Aussie yen is 92 pips. 1, 2, 3. We're probably coming up here to 72, 73 even area right there. That's 72.99 at the 1270 fib. All right, over to euro pound. Euro pound went to ATR target to the pip, pulled back up. We're waiting for it to make the turn and continue on down. Euro pound has a 76 pip ATR. After 5 o'clock, you'll get it. You're probably coming down here to 99.50, 89.50 area tonight. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, over to euro Aussie. All right, euro Aussie. We're continuing our real estate of the month trade from last month. Is continuing now. Just took a sideways move for about a month before it continued on down. We're looking to come down here to 1.6087 tonight down in here. All right, got a big ATR. Euro Aussie ATR is 143 pips. CAD yen. All right. CAD yen was almost a target. This is our target for this morning. We're almost there right now. CAD yen, we're going to go most likely to the top of the box. Let me get rid of this one. Here, and we're most likely looking for the top of the box this afternoon. Pull this down a little bit. And CAD yen has an ATR of 90 pips. 1, 2, 3, right to the top. That's 90 pips to the top there. So, all right, pound Aussie. 79.24 is where we currently are at. Let me take it down a little lower to a 60, and we're waiting for it. It did crash there and made the turn. We're looking for it to break to the downside here. Big opportunity. Our target tonight is all the way down to 76.87. Big, huge opportunity, folks. You see that? Man, trade 1, trade 2, trade 3, trade 4, maybe even trade 5 down there. Big, big opportunity. So if you trade that, don't miss that pound Aussie to the downside. Right? With a big ATR of 193 pips. Euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand, we're waiting for it to tag the top of the channel. Hasn't done that yet. When it makes a tag, we're going to look for it to sell off. And Euro New Zealand has got an ATR of 132 pips. That's 4 T30s plus. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus. All right. So somewhere down in this area, maybe 70, 72.20 area right down in here after 5 o'clock. We don't have, it's not 5 o'clock yet, so we can't put the ATR on yet. Pound New Zealand. All right. Pound New Zealand. And had a big move to the upside. Let's get rid of that. I don't know why I didn't have that off already. Go down to the 60-minute chart here. And you can see that we're up in here. We have a bull flag trying to finish this off to the top, which is right there. Looking today at 92.61. But after 5 o'clock, we'll get a new ATR. Pound New Zealand has 189 pip ATR. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 150 pips just to the top there, and it can go even further. So look for that. Look for a double top tonight up there about 9,400. New Zealand yen. New Zealand yen. underway to our target. Trade 1's already in. Trade 2 is about to happen right here. Our target this morning is 67.88, but after 5 o'clock, we get a new ATR. New Zealand yen has a 72 pip ATR. So it'll probably be here, 1, 2, there's 60 pips, 72 pips, somewhere around in this area. So probably around 68, 60 area tonight for that to happen. So right there, right there. All right. Over to Aussie Swissy. All right, Aussie Swissy, we waited for the break and the hook this morning, and we are in the hook right now, but we don't have a go. We're waiting for it to come back and make the turn. As soon as it does that, we're looking for this target down here at 6,600 right there. So ATR on the Aussie Swissy is 74 pips. Pretty nice little ATR on that one. All right, Pound Swissy. All right, Pound Swissy. We're looking for this trade to the downside. Currently, the target is 1820 right now, and so we'll still be looking for that. That's a pretty good size opportunity at a false breakout. We're back inside here. It's just now moving right now, as you can see. So trade 1 is here, trade 2 is here, trade 3 is here. Pretty easy to see that one down to 1.1820 right there. And Pound Swissy has an ATR of 112 pips. Finally, the Aussie New Zealand. Aussie New Zealand, we're looking for it to break to the downside. May not be done with his upside move because there's a day chart up here about 40 pips away. And you know they'd like to go ahead and tag that before they go to the downside. So we may see a move up there and then a sell. The target right now is down here at 0626, okay? But we'll get a new target after 5 o'clock, and the Aussie New Zealand has an ATR of 54 pips, all right? So watch for that to happen. All right, folks, that's what I see. I will see all of you in the morning, and we'll talk with you soon. You bet. Have a great day.